Hello, let's look at requirements number 3A, B, and C for tenderfoot. These are the knots you need to know. The first one is called the square knot. It is also called the joining knot because you can use it to join two ropes together. These two ropes should be about the same thickness. I'll show you why later. The most common method is that you would take the right one, the red one is on the right, and you will put it over the left one and make a knot, just like that. And then you would take the left one and put it over the right one and make a knot. Okay, there is your square knot. You can pull it tight. There it goes. It won't go any further, and it makes kind of roughly the shape of a square. All right, let's show you that one more time with another little tidbit. I'm using the same one to go over at the same time. That's why it's helpful to have two different colors ropes, but you don't have to. So right over left and make the knot, and then left, which is the same one I started with before, over right, making your knot. There it is. Okay, so I can pull this rope as hard as I can with both hands, and there it is. It's going to stay. Very good. All right. Another way to tie it would be to take one of the ropes, usually the one in my left hand because I'm not left-handed. You make what's called a bight, B-I-G-H-T, or a bend in the rope. Okay, and I want the bottom to be the end of the rope facing towards me. Okay, and then I'm going to take this other one, I'm going to go through and around and back inside. So it just went up, underneath, back up, and then inside again. And I'm going to pull it tight again. I got the same knot. All right, let me show you that one more time, just in case. Okay, I have a bight or a bend in the rope. The end of it is pointed towards me. I go up, around, and back inside, just like that. Pull it tight. Square knot. Okay, now I said I was going to show you why they should be about the same size. So I have another rope here. It's a lot smaller. Okay, so if I use this one, which is obviously much larger, right over left, left over right. There it is. Pull tight, and it comes apart. Right over left, left over right. It's all good until I try to pull it tight, because this rope is so much smaller than this one. So you want them to be about the same size. Okay, there it is. There is your square knot. Tenderfoot requirement 3B says demonstrate a practical use of 2 half hitches. Now 2 half hitches is best tied around something. So I've got this pole here. This could be a tent pole, a tarp pole, or maybe like a little loop that comes on the outside of your tent. So you're going to tie this around that. I will put this at the top of my pole. 2 half hitches starts with a loop, and then you go inside the loop once. See that? And then we're going to go outside the loop, make a second loop, and go inside that. Right there, 2 half hitches. When I pull tight, it will go snug against my pole, or against the tent if that's what you're tying it on. Show you that one more time. Nice and easy to untie. I'm going to go around my pole. Make a loop inside the loop, and then still going the same way, I'm going to go outside the loop and make a second one. So I'm wrapping this around this twice. Pull tight, and then we'll go snug against the pole. All right, that'll stay there. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what do we do with the other end of the rope? Well, we would tie that around a stake or something like that so that we can make it nice and tight. And for that, we're going to go to requirement 3C, that taut line. For the taut line, the word taut means tight, and it can be used usually on something like a tent stake. When you put this in, you want to put it at an angle towards whatever you're staking, whether that be your tent or your tarp or whatever it is. So kind of at an angle so that when the rope pulls on it, it doesn't just pull it right out. Okay, so the bottom part should be pointing towards your tent. Okay, so to tie a taut line, you're going to go around your stake, and you're going to make a loop just like you did with 2 half hitches. But you're going to go inside once, twice, and then for the third one, you're going to put it on the outside, making a third loop, and these are all going the same direction. Okay, so I put it here and it stays. But if I want it here so that it's tighter, and I pull tight, it stays. I'll show you that again. You can tie it in the air and then put it onto your stake later if you want. That would go like this. Make your loop, go inside the loop once, inside the loop twice, and then for the third one, outside the loop. Pull it tight, neaten it up so that all 3 of these are right in a row. There it is. Sliding a little bit so it's not tight enough. There we go. When I pull, it comes out nice and tight. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them below, and good luck and best in your scouting career.